In this video we're going to look at finding the volume and surface area of a sphere and a hemisphere. A sphere is sort of like a ball shape and a hemisphere is half of a sphere. Okay, so to start off we're going to find the volume of this sphere. We can see here clearly that the radius is 4. So all that we do is we're going to sub in 4 into the volume formula, which is 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Okay, so 4 over 3 multiplied by pi multiplied by 4, and that's cubed. And guys, we're just going to put that into our formula, and we're going to give each of these answers in terms of pi. So that means pi will be in our answer. So we type in here a fraction, 4 over 3 multiplied by pi multiplied by 4 to the power of 3, and that will give us 256 over 3 pi, and because that's volume we're going to write that as centimetres cubed. Okay, so that's the volume of our sphere. Next we're going to move on to finding the surface area. Okay, so similarly we just sub in 3 for the radius, 4 for the radius, so 4 multiplied by pi multiplied by 4, and that's squared. And we're going to put that into our calculator, so 4 multiplied by pi multiplied by 4, and that's squared. So that will give us 64 and pi, and that will be centimetres squared because it's area. Okay, so that's how we find the volume and surface area of our sphere. Next we're going to move on to our hemisphere, which is basically just half a sphere. So all of our formulas are going to be halved. So if you remember, the formula for area of a sphere, volume of a sphere is 4 over 3 pi r. So the volume of a sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Okay, so if we halve that, the volume of a hemisphere is actually 2 over 3 pi r cubed. And we do need to know that ahead of our exam. That's not given to us in the tables. Okay, so once we know that, we're just going to sub the value in for the radius, which is 4, and that's cubed, and we're going to again give our answer in terms of pi, so fraction button, 2 over 3 multiplied by pi multiplied by 4 to the power of 3, and that will give us 128 over 3 pi, and because it's volume, it's centimetres cubed. Okay, then we're going to look at the surface area. So if we think of the surface area of a hemisphere, its curved surface area is going to be half of that of a sphere. Okay, so the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. Okay, so a hemisphere is going to be half of that, so 2 pi r squared, plus the base, so the circular area here. Okay, so that base is a circle, so it's just pi r squared. Now we can simplify this as just 3 pi r squared. And then once we have that done, we're going to sub in our values for the radius, so 3 pi times 4, and that's squared. We're going to give our answer in terms of pi again, so 3 multiplied by pi multiplied by 4, and that's squared, and that will give us 48 pi and centimetres squared will be our units.